The monks of Papa Stronsay are preparing to welcome an influx of visitors seeking heavenly peace, finds Sandra Dick. Only 6 minutes by boat and several hundred years separate the ultra-traditional monks of windswept Papa Stronsay and the outside world. Far from temptation, removed from the distractions of modern life on their little piece of Orcadian heaven, little has changed in the 20 years since they arrived to convert an old herring-gutting shed into Golgotha Monastery, and make the newly acquired 180-acre island of Papa Stronsay, bought for £250,000, their home. Soon, however, a little more hustle and bustle could be about to descend on the Transalpine Redemptorists' stark and deeply traditional way of life. The monastery is currently in the grip of a mini-boom, with rising numbers of people seeking to retreat from the rat race and find heavenly peace with the monks in their desert in the ocean. Such is the demand to spend time within the remote monastery's walls that plans are currently underway to build larger facilities to cope. For those who make the journey, there will be no luxuries. The deeply traditional monks rise at 3 a.m., eat in silence, even wash dishes to the sound of Latin hymns. They dress in identical ankle-length black habits, shun possessions and retire to a small, basic cells with just a bed, a desk and a toilet. Monastic life, apart from their regularly updated blog and occasional YouTube video, has barely changed since the early monks of Papa Stronsay repelled Viking invaders who dared to interrupt their precious way of life. Work to create new accommodation to meet demand is expected to be carried out by hand by the monks, who have already transformed a former herring-gutting shed into a chapel, and who rely on a small private vessel to link them to the nearest island, Stronsay. With no connection to the national grid and just a generator to provide power, the monks also have plans to enter the modern age and install wind turbines on the island and to explore other forms of renewable energy. We have seen the number of retreat requests increase significantly over the years, says Father Magdala Maria, rector at Papa Stronsay, which means Priest's Island of Stronsay. There is a plan for a church to be built. There will be larger facilities to cater for a larger number of retreatants. In addition to soaring interest from people seeking to spend time in retreat with the monks, the monastery also appears to be a magnet for tourists seeking to explore their remote island. There are different types of visitors: they who specifically come to the monastery for some time away, spiritual retreats or peace and quiet. We receive our fair share of visitors as well, from the curious, to those who are interested in historic sites, to those who come for religious reasons. For more on this story, visit the news article link.